Evening, my little angel. The detail that Totto-chan misread his father's friend name as Banana was so cute, wasn't it? Through the Totto-chan's name chapter, my little love has also learned good things about the name. For example, a name is one of the first essential things we parents want to give our children. Parents, send in the name of our children our best wishes to you all. Totto-chan's parents wished she could always be steadfast and determined to the end of everything she does, which is a good thing, a positive habit. A meaningful name that Totto-chan's parents gave her. As for my little angel, do you know what your name means? Let you ask your dad, mom, or the one named you. Today's chapter is called Railroad Car Arrive. There's a new railroad car coming tonight, said Mio-chan during the lunchtime break. Mio-chan was the headmaster's third daughter and was in Totto-chan's class. Already 6 cars lined up together as classrooms, but one more was coming. Totto-chan said it was going to be a library car. They were all terribly excited. I wonder what road it will take to get to the school, someone said. It was a challenging topic. There was a momentary hush. Maybe it will come along the almighty line tracks and then branch off this way at a level crossing, someone suggested. Then it could have to derail, said someone else. Maybe they'll just bring it on a cart, said another. There couldn't be a cart big enough to hold one of those cars, someone pointed out immediately. I suppose not. Ideas petered out. The children realized a railroad car indeed couldn't fit on a cart or even a truck. Rails, said Totto-chan after my thought. They're probably going to lay some rails right here to the school. From where? Asked someone. Where? From wherever the train is now, said Totto-chan, beginning to think her idea wasn't such a good one after all. She had no idea where the car was coming from, and anyway, they couldn't pull down houses and things to lay tracks straight to the school. After much fruitless discussion of one possibility after another, the children finally decided not to go home that afternoon, but to wait and see the car arrive. Mio-chan was elected to go and ask her father, the headmaster, if they could all remain at the school until that night. It was some while before she came back. The car is arriving terribly late tonight, she said. After all, the other trains have stopped running. Anybody wanting to see it must go home first and ask permission. Then you can come back if you like with your pajamas and blanket after you have your dinner. Wow! Yay! Go! The children were more excited than ever. He said to bring our pajamas and blankets. That afternoon, no one could concentrate on the lessons. After school, the children in Totto-chan's class went straight home, all hoping they'd be lucky enough to see each other again that night, completed with pajamas and blankets. As soon as they reached home, Totto-chan said to mother, "A train is coming. We don't know how it's going to get there. Pajamas and blanket. May I go?" What mother could scrap the situation with that kind of explanation? Totto-chan's mother had no idea what she meant, but judging by the serious look of her daughter's face, she guessed something unusual was afoot. Mother asked Totto-chan all sorts of questions. She finally discovered what it was all about and what exactly was going to happen. She thought Totto-chan ought to see it, as she couldn't have many such opportunities. She even thought she'd like to see the car arrive herself. Mother got out Totto-chan's pajamas and a blanket, and after dinner, she took her to the school. About 10 children were there. They included some of the older students who had heard of the event. A couple of other mothers, too, had come with their children. They looked as if they would like to stay, but after entrusting the children to the headmaster's care, they went home. "I'll wake you up when it comes." The children were assured by the headmaster as they lay down in the assembly hall wrapped in their blankets. The children thought they couldn't sleep for wondering how the train would get there. But after so much excitement, they were tired and soon became drowsy. Before they could say, "Be sure and wake me up," most fell fast asleep. "It's here! It's here!" Awakened by the babble of voices, Totto-chan jumped up and ran down through the school grounds and out the gate. A great big railroad car was just visible in the morning haze. It was like a dream, a train coming along the road without track making no sound. It had come on a large trailer pulled by a tractor from the Omachi line depot. Totto-chan and the others learned something they didn't know before, that there was something called a tractor that could pull a trailer, which was much bigger than a cart. They were impressed. The car moved slowly along the deserted morning road mounted on the trailer. Soon there was a great commotion. There were no giant cranes in those days, so to get the car off the trailer and to its destination on the school grounds was a tremendous operation. The man who brought it had to lay several big logs under the car and gradually roll it off the trailer onto the schoolyard. "Observe," said the headmaster. "They're called rollers. Rolling power is being used to move that big car." The children looked on earnestly. "Hey ho! Hey ho!" chanted the workmen as they toiled, and the sun itself seemed to be rising in time of their rhythmic cries. Like the other 6 already at school, this car, which has carried so many people, had its wheels removed. Its traveling life was over. From now on, it could bring the sound of children's laughter only. As the boy and girls stood there in the morning sunshine in their pajamas, they were so happy they couldn't contain their joy and kept jumping up and down, clasping the headmaster around the neck and swinging from his arms. Staggering under the onslaught, the headmaster smiled happily. Seeing his joy, the children smiled too. And none of them ever forgot how happy they were. Laughter and memories are wonderful things that not only makes us happy, laughter at the right time also helps those around us feel the joy we are experiencing. And memories are a precious gift to recall afterwards, sometimes when you look back. This chapter also has many other meaningful things which we will discuss in following story time. I wish my little love a good night with dreams filled with laughter. See you next time.